home right now. We're doing the same thing. I hope everything goes playing tomorrow, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be not happy.
Homework-free summer vacation. You bet. It's summer. Yes, summer. The time looking at the beach. And carefree outdoor merry and no homework. If you're an adult like me, but if you're a kid, you have to spend the summer writing a 500-page book report. This is the approved list of books from which you may choose. Have a nice summer. Don't forget to write. And write. And write.
Right.
500-page book report? That sounds like fun. It sounded like fun. Cool, school's over. It's summer vacation. All right, woohoo! What do you want to do, Timmy? Get some snow cones? Wish for world peace? Get some snow cones? I got an idea. Let's say we head on over to the library. Well, you know, to get an early start on that 500-page book report.
You know, every single has been slightly different, hasn't it? I don't have an established intro for this series.
I just can't wait to spend the entire summer exploring the wonder of books.
It's the Q&A, guys. Three months later.
Actually, Timmy, I did my report months ago, and it's being made into a feature film. I'm planning on flipping this year, so I stopped caring months ago. We're going to the all-day, all-free end of summer kids who did their summer book report carnival, which is free. Then why did you walk all the way here to the library with me? To run in.
Open your asses. Don't make no sense.
Cheer up, Timmy. The library can be just as much fun as a free carnival. Right, Cosmo?
Well, they moved our carnival this year to the county fair grounds, which is not nice to do to me. Oh well, at least I got my at least I'm gonna have some crap done tonight. So that's kind of good. Woo! I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna get some cash.
Why it has been positively identified.
As any father and son could hope to be.
Is advising that his vehicle is to be on a taco truck panorama and Showa Road. If I can get to report, I've got one with me.
Plan 27. I'll be code 4 today.
I'm on 145. If I can get a supervisor over here.
For dispatch 227.
Plan 27, go ahead.
Can I have you 1097 go to Bravo 145, 1020.
1 Adam 27, sure. I don't know what that 20 is.
145 precise.
Shoal and Panorama, gonna be right in front of the airfield.
1 Adam 27, I'll be 97 code 2.
Charlie 4 priority.
You got priority now?
I got it off down the middle of Johnson Road.
I wish I had Spuds. Really? No.
Um,
I wish I was a dud. I wish people like my channel, but no one likes my channel, so I should just stop doing YouTube altogether, right?
yeah, vehicle from earlier is involved bugs.
Next videos are gonna be up, and that's it.
For you, yeah. Alright, I'm coming.
I don't know what to eat, but I don't know what to eat. That's the thing. I'm also gonna eat hot dogs tonight. I'm. Yeah, I saved nothing. I don't do my. I do insurance too, and my insurance is only $5 a month for a bicycle. I get 2 bicycles insured, $5 a month. I heard they can get.
It has 4-wheel drive, which is what you need because the rails are slippery. Also, I have feet made of flesh with nerves in them like a human being, not lumps of lead yoked to an incompetent oaf. While I was doing the driving, Hammond would take care of the passengers.
In just a few minutes, I should be welcoming passengers onto the train because the manifest with their names. But before I do that, let's get the fucking car ready. This has to look good. This really is. All passengers, first, second, well, just first or second will be able to come in here, so I want it to look excellent. Biscuits, various, muffins. Yeah. It's the carriage of plenty.
Chips.
Ready? It was time to do
I'm gonna make hot dogs later. I'm curious about. Yeah, I heard of what happens to. I just hope this stuff doesn't make me feel sick. I want to feel sick. Wait.
Steve Davis. MD. Steve Davis, MD. Hello. How do you do? I go in first. Which is there. Hello.
Fucking your suit. I can't. Okay. Dear Tyler, what do you mean by Operation Up? What is Operation Up, Tyler? What is Operation Up?
My name is Jake. Welcome to
Operation Up is classified until tomorrow, if I will tell you. Operation Up is classified until further notice.
It's a perfect example of the classic
Operation Up is classified. I cannot tell you what Operation Up is because Operation Up doesn't involve you guys at all. Operation Up involves someone else. But technically, it does involve us. Technically, it does involve you guys. It would change the. They'll be doing something with. I can't tell you what it is because it hasn't been confirmed yet. Last year, I tried doing it, didn't get it, and I kept it hush hush. But this is still keeping it hush hush. But if I get to do it, if Operation Up is a good thing, that means some things of the office will change. Some things will change if Operation Up is a success. That's all I'm going to say. We might be changing some things around. That's all I'm going to say.
And by this time, the mall was pretty large. As the years went on, the mall continued to expand and grow. It had a rare 2-story design for the area, housed a movie theater, and an impressive and expansive water fountain, and a promenade with palm trees. You never see malls in the north with palm trees anymore. Anyway, in 1995, the mall continued to grow when Target built its store next to the mall, and a 21,000 square foot passageway was constructed to connect the two. However, 4 years earlier, the mall made the poor decision to cut costs on security, and rather than employ off-duty police officers, they would employ normal mall security. This arguably led to the 1991 incident where a fight broke out just outside the movie theater. During this fight, it was reported that a gunshot was fired. This wasn't really good for the mall's image, but by 1995, it's arguably where the mall reached its peak. Specifically, the mall reached a capacity of 140 stores and an impressive 5 anchor stores. The mall had a parking capacity of 7,500 cars and housed 1.3 million square feet of retail space. Shortly after Target opened, the mall began losing stores, including the movie theater. In addition, the JCPenney was downgraded to become an outlet center, as well as the Dillard's, which also became something similar. In 1997, the nearby Summit Mall went through a multi-million-dollar renovation, with its local area booming. It seems as though Forest City Enterprise knew what was happening and made the smart decision to sell the mall for $33.5 million to Bankers Trust in 2000. It wasn't long after until the mall was sold again for $2.75 million, a staggering $30.75 million less. By 2003, the mall was only at 50% occupancy. As more left, more stores became discounted and lesser quality than they were prior. During 2003, the cinema opened back up as a discount movie theater. Things were getting very small, and it was made much worse when their first anchor store, Target, closed and relocated to.
Thing is, though, guys, I like doing these videos for you. Just that we might have a slowdown on some videos in the future. But if we do have to slow down, it'll be on certain items, not a lot of things. Also, the videos might be changing subject to something different. But I can't confirm anything yet because it hasn't confirmed anything yet. But if things do change, guys, you know that the quality will be the same. Actually, no, the quality might be a little bad because I'll be using a different type of Wi-Fi service, so who knows. The channel will be still around, it's just that we'll have slower problems with the equipment.
What's up, guys? My name is
Sorry in advance.
Welcome to Abandon, episode 27.
But the channel's not leaving, guys. Who knows? Maybe we'll upgrade the channel a little bit. Maybe we will not. Maybe we'll leave it the way it is. Most likely we'll leave the channel the way it is.
Now, we've talked about Acres Mall, which
But if Operation Up is a success, then the scheduling will be changed. I won't be doing videos maybe every single. I'll be doing videos still, but I can't tell you what I'm going to be doing though.
So just about 9 miles outside of Cleveland, in the town of North Randall, Ohio, sits what's left of Randall Park Mall. If we take it back a few years, it didn't always look like this. And well, if we're going to
But who knows what will happen.
might as well go all the way back
If
to the beginning.
Operation
In the mid-60s, the Randall Park racetrack was being planned to be redeveloped into something absolutely massive. A 2-level mall, a 2-story office building, 2 14-story apartment buildings, and a 4,500-seat performing arts center would all take this land. The man behind this dream
Yeah, now Amazon owns it.
Edward J. DeBartolo. And with the master plan of his mall complex scaled down to just a massive mall, construction
And a
began in the
hotel.
70s. During the construction, Edward was reported to be very extravagant.
But
He would
if
often
Operation
have
Up is a success, then the office will look different, and that's all I'm going to say. If Operation Up goes as planned, if it doesn't go as planned, okay, we're not moving nothing. But I mean, if I did do it, some things would stay the same here, just that the office would be somewhere. The office might change a little bit, but everything that you see right now will stay where it is. It's not going nowhere. If you're wondering, yeah, that's an old picture I had behind me that I finally put up on the wall finally after waiting to do it because I didn't know where to put it.
Randall Park Mall, the largest shopping mall in the world. However, the title of the world's largest mall was downgraded fairly quickly after its opening. In the mall's first operating year,
So yeah, guys, we're working hard as I can, getting some. I'm gonna get more videos up for you guys, some quality stuff. And if I get to a certain goal before Operation Up is, I'm actually trying to get right now, guys. We're at 11. We just need to get a few more thousand more videos up to our safety. Our safety net is to get to 15,000. Now, if you're new to the channel, we try reaching a goal every year. We try reaching a number of goal every year. We have a goal this year to reach 15,000. Our goal is to get to 15,000 videos this year minimum. Okay, we have to get between 15 to 20,000 videos this year minimum. Okay, our goal is to reach at least 15,000 videos before the end of this year. I think it's possible we can reach that to our 15,000 video number. It's tricky to get there, but we are trying to do it. After we do it, our minimum goal every year. We try to get to our minimum number. Last year was to get to $6,000. We got $6,000. Last year, our goal was to reach 6. We reached it. This year, our goal is to reach 15. Minimum. We have to reach 15, at least reach 15 minimum this year. After 15, it'll be something else to reach. But the thing is, after 15, after past 15, we're not going to have more goals for a while, because if Operation Up is a success, we might have a slowdown on vids. I'm just going to take it now. I might stop doing I might only do videos maybe once a week. Maybe.
A year following the beginning of the renovation, in 1999,
Let's tell you now.
the new food court and the Magic Johnson.
But I can't tell you nothing else.
As the millennium came in, the mall was not performing anywhere near they wanted it to, and retail in the mall continued to slump, which resulted in tenants leaving. In just the first few months,
I'll be back in a second, guys. I have to double check something real quick. I get some tea.
With this, Randall Park's reputation wasn't getting any better, and as a result, stores inside the mall were struggling. Back in 1998, JCPenney reformatted its store into an outlet property, and they couldn't even make that financially viable for the company. And JCPenney closed their store in 2001. Even the store in Rolling Acres Mall was able to work longer than this one. Things for the mall were not doing well, and just a year later, anchor tenant Dillard's closed due to declining sales. And by 2003, the mall was at 50% occupancy. By 2004, the mall was at a serious decline, and things weren't getting any better. During this time, the mall was bought out once again by Witchard Realty, who thought, the mall's fine how it is. Let's just leave it and not do anything to fix it. And that's exactly what they did. With the new property company at the helm, the mall was left in its current rapidly declining state. And as more tenants continued to leave and as more competition drew shoppers away, the mall's decline was becoming much, much more apparent. Escalators were indefinitely being shut off, and vacant storefronts were walled off completely. Despite the building's impressive architecture, it did look kind of dated. The realty company owning the property put the mall's basically only valuable asset, Magic Johnson Theater, up for sale at around $5 million, which never ended up being purchased. By 2006, the mall was in over $200,000 worth of
Church
debt.
in the mall.
And as the mall declined, so
Is that
did the
Ponderosa?
stores and buildings surrounding it. The tax certificates, which apparently is a thing, were sold off from the county to a tax servicing company, and in 2007 they filed for the foreclosure of the property. While this did take a while for it to come to fruition, tenants in the mall continued to leave. The Magic Johnson Theater was rebranded after the company was bought out by AMC Theaters, and a trade college leased out the former JCPenney space. By 2007, the property managers knew the mall was far beyond what they could do to save it. And during this time, the building was in the early plans of being turned into some sort of church, school, entertainment complex. However, these plans never followed through. In February, the mall lost.
Welcome to that magic realm.
Birds. Lots of robins. We got the money.
In everyone's life.
I wish I could bring some more channels.
Lost yet another anchor store, Macy's. And soon after, it was announced that the mall could no longer stay open and that it would soon close. By June of 2009, the remaining anchor stores, Burlington Coat Factory, Furniture Mattress Liquidators, the Trade College, and the rebranded cinema, could all be accessed from the outside of the mall, which meant shoppers wouldn't have to enter the interior of the mall to access these stores. These stores would remain open as the interior of the mall would close. Even though there are conflicting reports of the mall's actual legitimate closure, the mall's foreclosure was definitely finalized by June 14, 2009, not too long after the cinema also closed its doors permanently. The once grand shining mall of the mid-1970s, part of the American shopping mall boom of its time, and a testament of American architecture and urban planning. The inside was left completely abandoned.
Hey, whoa. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I work for. Give me that back. No. Hey, I work for the. Hey, give me that. What is this? Give me that back. Hey, I work for the press. Hey, give it back. Hey, have you heard? Hey, what do you call this? Hey, have you seen this before? Press. Yes, I work for the press. What press do you work for? A newspaper. What newspaper? The 3 Rivers Commercial. Where is that based out of? Michigan. I work for a newspaper. What newspaper for? The 3 Rivers Commercial. Here in Texas? No.
As soon as the Sears space was purchased,
Where? In Michigan. That's
demolition on the main
okay. You want to? Okay, actually, I'm on a holiday. I'm actually doing. Listen, I'm technically on vacation slash work. Vacation slash work. We don't have these where we live. Wait, you don't have these? You guys have Radio Shack where you guys live? Off and on. We had them. Yes, we do have. Yeah, if I go back to the 80s and meet the big guy, that's pretty funny. Wait a minute. I know who you are. You don't. Oh, yes, I do. I know you real well, my friend. You're gonna be making a lot. Yeah. I know when you hit this number 200, you won't be. I can't wait till. I know who you are. No, you don't. Oh, really? How you know me? How you know me? Listen to me. I know a little bit about you. Besides, you told everyone about your life. Not yet. I'm from a time it doesn't exist. Wait. What? Where are you from? I'm from a time it doesn't exist. I know.
Was set on fire from a suspected act of arson. As for the property's surroundings, well, a lot of the storefronts and buildings remain abandoned from the mall's long downslope. Just off to the corner of the property, the former Holiday Inn, which became abandoned sometime in the early 2000s, is in absolutely horrible condition. And that
20 years later
still remains abandoned there today. Only a tiny bit of the former Holiday Inn land is being used now as a Wendy's. So, as of early 2017, the 4 vacant anchor store buildings still remain abandoned and all up for sale. It seems as though the developers' hopes for companies to swoop in and buy or lease out the buildings haven't exactly panned out yet. As of right now, none of the buildings have been leased or purchased yet, and the entire property is up for sale right now for $9.2 million. While the entire property is currently up for sale, all the individual remaining structures are up for lease. So what's going to happen to the property and what remains in the mall? Well, so far nothing has been announced as to the future development of the land. Like I said, the former anchor stores are still up for lease, and the entire property is up for sale. The thing is though, if one building is leased, the overall land for sale would become much more complicated. For example, if someone were to buy the entire property with, say, the Macy's building leased out, then the developers would have to work and plan around a temporary leased building. Honestly, though, if a developer were to buy the entirety of the land, they probably would just demolish the existing structures. Then again, it is all theorizing, and honestly, only time will tell. It is pretty crazy to me how many people actually don't know about this mall. Even though the majority of the mall was demolished, it is still a pretty spectacular abandonment. Randall Park Mall was also just around 25 miles away from Rolling Acres Mall, which is another extremely infamous abandonment. This mall was a symbol.
Both malls got tore down. Both malls got tore down and turned into Amazon distribution centers.
It was a mall built for a demand that just wasn't.
It was there. The 90s, everything was cool. I have to do that tonight. Yeah, it's a cute. It's just a normal day.
Randall Park Mall was truly a marvel in mall design and execution, only for it to slowly and publicly.
What's wrong, Whistle? Whistle, look.
If you like this video and the stuff that we produce, please consider donating to us on Patreon.
Bitch.
It's more than a new normal. It's a new world that invites us to come back in the best version of ourselves.
I love you, baby. Hey guys, Ty here. Got some shit going on later on tonight. So tonight I got. Oh, it's Thursday. There's nothing on TV tonight. It's one thing I'm gonna watch and put some more videos out tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, if I do some things are gonna be going with me. If Operation North is a success, this and some other stuff in this room are gonna be some other stuff are gonna go with me. That means only 3 bags. Yeah, 3 bags will be going with me. Technically, 3 bags would go with me.
Way back in 2007, I remember seeing this blog post about this resort in the Bahamas, which Disney had supposedly left abandoned. It's been.
But chances of happening is slim to none. This year's just been real. I mean, last year was a pain in the ass for everyone. I will actually agree. Yeah, last year was a pain in the butt. I mean, this year, I got told I didn't get my vaccination until September this year. Well, I got it earlier than that, so that's good to know. And a lot of us are actually worried about what else will happen. Well, I had to fill out some paperwork for something, and it's all filled out, ready to go. I just put down my weight, which I'm not going to do anytime soon. But
beautiful Cocoa Beach, Florida sees
I'd love to go to Cocoa Beach, Florida. What?
That might be because of its close proximity to Port Canaveral.
I'd love to go to Cocoa Beach
Port Canaveral
and do a little video of the late, great Glass Bank would just be. I wonder if I built one if that would actually work. No, can't build. Minecraft, I could build one. I mean, if I built a restaurant on the street that Glass Bank used to be at, yeah, I'd call it the Glass Restaurant. What? Mm-hmm.
By over 120% from the previous 20 years. With the growth came urbanization and modernization.
If I could build like something like the Glass Bank here in Michigan, I would. It's just that I don't want to. I mean, if I could, I would. Really? I would build it, but it'd be called the Glass Michigan. It'd be called something else, maybe the Glass Restaurant.
Construction started on the new ultra-modern structure. Construction continued throughout 1961, and in April of 1962, the first Federal Savings and Loan Association of Cocoa opened to the public. Of course, though, the futuristic modern design of the building would have local residents calling it the Glass Bank. It acted as a multi-purpose commercial building and housed something called the Skyrim Restaurant, which
would you have a bank in yours? Mine most likely be, if I built something like that, it'd be like mostly an office block and a restaurant.
Allowed guests to watch missions from the Apollo space shuttle and other.
If I had some property, I'd build something like that. You would? Not exactly, but Sky Restaurant, yeah. Wait.
Which was less than 1,000 feet from the building. However, the Glass Bank did begin to show some flaws in its design just a year into the building being opened. You would think the flaws would come from
okay, like do that and that.
Structure, but nope. It actually came from a 5th floor restaurant, not having a dedicated elevator. So guests that wanted to go to the restaurant would need to enter the building.
So tomorrow, guys, tomorrow's the key. Find out about Operation North. Might happen, might not. But if it doesn't happen, oh, whoop-de-doo. If it does, you beat. If it doesn't, oh, man. But if it doesn't happen, then who cares about if it doesn't happen? If it doesn't happen, I'm just going to do what I've been doing. I mean, I won't find out for a couple weeks. Or who knows? Maybe I'll find out today. Who knows? Maybe I'll find out tomorrow. But like only 100 people are going to be going to the only. It used to be supposed to be about between 100, about 400 are supposed to be able to. For Corona, it used to be about 400. After Corona, doesn't happen now. That's what I'm going to say. Either way, whatever this happens, and I'm going to have a proper job. Proper job means a proper chance of not making no more money. Making no more money.
Savings and loans crisis began to take its toll. The building's original primary tenant, First Federal, had closed its doors, and the Glass Bank had lost its original tenant 20 years into its existence. In 1981, a Cocoa Beach resident and attorney, Frank Wolf, had purchased the top floor of the building, formerly of the Rainbow Room Restaurant. And with Frank's new purchase, he made major modifications to the exterior of the building. The massive glass sheets which surrounded the seemingly freestanding interior were divided now by stucco and concrete. While yes, the design was sort of common for the 80s, it looked substantially worse than it did in its previous all-glass state. Bizarrely, Frank Wolf had decided to build a windowless 2-story penthouse on the top of the Glass Bank. It gets even more bizarre once you go inside this apartment, because not only can it get any more 80s than this, but once you travel up the former Restaurant Express elevator, you are transported into what looks like a Bass Pro Shop from 1978. Seriously, once you enter into the foyer, you are greeted by a fake footbridge surrounded by a waterfall, rocks, and fake plants. The majority of the penthouse was covered with wood paneling and had features of the era throughout.
No windows.
Perhaps the most bizarre
I would want a window.
is the 2-story loft living room. It featured 4 curved sunken sofas and a fireplace made from stone rocks in the shape of mountains, which extended to the far side of each wall. On either side of the fireplace, there were fake bushes which were illuminated by Christmas lights. Above the mountain, there were fake clouds that scaled all the way to the wood-paneled ceiling. The bathroom continued with soft curves, gold countertops, a sunken spa, and of course, carpet throughout. And the master bedroom was only accessible by crawling through a padded tunnel. This whole addition to the building made the Glass Bank appear to have a massive concrete box on the top. And, well, it kind of did. The Glass Bank now looked pretty different from its original sleek 60s design. As years passed, the building saw a few different tenants come in and out of rentable spaces. By 2004, the building did have a few tenants still using the space, including a bank and a gym. As August through October of the same year came around, though, Florida, and especially the Florida coast, were hit by several severe hurricanes. Some of the most powerful since 1964, and some were just within weeks of each other. When the glass bank's exterior was changed, added concrete and stucco were added to strengthen the building in the event of a strong storm. The amount of damage these storms took on the building, though, were just too
Mom,
devastating.
one thing I'm not
Damage
still in the
also
car.
revealed another problem, which was a result of the building's construction methods in the era, and that was the
Asbestos. Oh. I wish. I wish.
Let's tear them apart. Looks like we've got some wanted men. Alice said 200 kisses. What do we do? I got it. We're caught in the vortex of the pecking goo. Trapped like animals, fresh for the slaughter. This toy's on right here. This ain't so bad. No lesser of two evils, I suppose. Although I can't help but feel something isn't right here. Well, I feel good. That'll teach you. You hit him twice, buddy. Idiot. It's good on you. Excuse me, Semio-Cakewalk. Mortal Rose, yes? You certainly are a little piggy, aren't you? Rose is confused as to why you provide him with these new-tubes. But who's complaining? Choo-choos! Where'd you get those from? Get what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Look, a pink spattered boat.
I smell rotten something like.
Yes! It was me! And I do it again!
Why, you little rat whale,
But why, Jimmy? Why implicate us? Revenge takes no prisoners, Double D!
revenge? What the heck did we do?
You ruined a perfectly good pair of underpants, you recruit! Oh, the wedgie!
Oh, yeah. That was funny.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I have never been so humiliated in all my life. Your mocking laughter, gouging at my fragile pride, just like my undies. It was at that moment I formulated my revenge. When the coast was clear, I tiptoed into action. It began simply with a missing paintbrush. I just waited for the others to take my bait. Bingo! My fiendish plan was working. With my next move, I would have to sacrifice my own shoulder stuffing. Desperate, yes, an ideal for smudging off Frank's mouth. Smooth as silk. Let's not forget Eddie. Who else would sink so low as to pierce our heart of friendship? Cad. Ignoring the butterflies in my tummy, I needed to protect my innocence. So I chose a patsy to keep you losers off my trail. In enters Rolf, whose insatiable appetite for my tubes fits snugly into my plans. Feeling creative, I decided to tease and taunt you with false clues, tidbits of information to tickle your nosy Parker wings. Artfully, I staged every diversion. Luring Johnny with an insipid acorn was pure genius. As he would unknowingly cement my freedom from sin, the choo-choos remained a constant theme. But was I satisfied? I should say not. I prepared myself for the enlistment of some help. Happy to see you, the Quakers greeted me with their usual task of pounding the heck out of me. As I raised my proposal about you rotten heads, they agreed that a deal was struck. I had goosebumps as I laid the trail of you to steal your hint. It was all I
I am guilty. Complete. Hi guys, I am a little bit of a nut, but you know what? I don't care about my life. My life's already bad. Okay, that's a little scary. Ubi, I'm not using Ubi. Ubi, get this. Ooh, sound design.
Ollie's first breakthrough in motor oil was introducing it, and we've been reinventing it ever since.
Ow!
The first time
Hi guys, I'm trying to make some.
synthetic.
Hi, I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning in to My Classic Car, hopefully certified car nut. Today, I'm in one of my favorite places on earth, Jay Leno's shop. He's always got such cool stuff. I never know what he's going to be working on. So it's always a thrill for me, too. There he is. There's Jay. I don't know how he gets in here. He's like a ghost. Oh, hey, Dennis. I actually had teammates. Good to see you. That's always a pleasure, guys. It's always a pleasure. But, so what's new, man?
Okay guys, I'm just goofing off, killing time.
Been making a body for this. You may have seen this a couple years ago. It was wooden. It had a big wooden body. It didn't have a body on it. My friend Robin,
I wish I worked for GPX. Hey, who's GPX?
Sort of a
Tyler Milton.
interpretation of what a mid-30s Rolls would look like. The 34 Rolls chassis. This is the Spitfire engine out of the fighter plane. So we went with just kind of a fastback original design, using all the styling cues from the 30s. So it looks period. It'll be cool when it'll be done. It'll be black with red.
Monstrous engine, and the Rolls chassis flying with holding something that big.
Seems to be. So we're putting
Jam Alex.
Oh man, whole deal. Yeah.
What kind of horsepower is that going to
Hopefully about 1,600 of them. I live in a hilly area.
Yeah,
you want to be able to get over. You get stuck on a hill and no point. So you want to have that little extra oomph to get you over.
And next to it, there's a kind of a unique car.
There's a guy named Peter Monteverdi who was a Swiss guy. I guess he was born about 1937, 1938. He's really the only Swiss car manufacturer. And what he would do,
Volvo
and
It's very Italian.
it does look Italian, but it's really more Swiss. It's a 440 Chrysler with a Chrysler running gear and 4-speed with European brakes and suspension and his own chassis. These were quite expensive cars. These were just as expensive as a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce, Ferrari, Lamborghini, and it's a bit as if you took your 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner and you sent it to college in Europe. This is what would come back. Yeah, it's kind of a
More refined,
more
but
refined.
still a whole
Better
bunch
handle.
under the hood.
Yeah, haircut. I mean, it handles pretty nicely because the engine is set pretty far back. It's almost sort of mid-engine, you know. I mean, it's right up under the dash. Both brake boosters are down under here. Pretty lightweight. It's about 3,300 pounds. This one here was the London show car. They only built 4 bodies in this particular style. This is the 375S. It means 375 horsepower at speed, SU speed. And geez, it goes great.
Well, 16-cylinder Rolls Royce, a 440 here. With the gas prices and everything today, I mean, it's got to be.
I have the solution
You
to the
have?
gas crisis.
You do.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Well, show me the solution.
Follow me.
Welcome back on My Classic Car.
This is the solution. This was a revolutionary car in its day. This is a 1909 Baker Electric.
Where's the front end?
That's the great thing about it. It's a bit like driving a phone booth. I have to say, it's the only car I have that's 100% maintenance free. I painted it and restored it, but the windings are such high quality. It just doesn't break down. At the turn of the century, they really wanted to show people how, because people were scared of electricity. Yeah. It was a frightening thing at the time, it's a bit like hydrogen is now. People are like, hey, wait a minute.
Hit that Hindenburg thing.
Yeah, can't you get electrocuted? So the idea, it's such a beautifully put together motor. And although it looks like a carriage, it is a carriage, but it has some high-tech ideas for the time. You have leather fenders. See, leather was the carbon fiber of the day. Very lightweight.
Yeah, okay.
Very lightweight.
This front window. I mean,
Well, these open and close. And you have to understand, this is even before the advent of the wind-up window. So what you had to do was you undo these here. These are, if you notice, they're like railroad windows. You pull it up like this. You see, and then you pull it over, and then you kind of put it back down again there.
that's cool.
But see,
That's quite an ornate interior.
well, here's the trouble with electric cars. The idea was they really appealed to women because at the time, the self-start hadn't been invented yet. So
Steam was a hassle.
steam was a hassle, and steam was dirty and messy and scary. On a regular automobiles, you had to hand crank and bang and set the choke and work the clutch. These are popular as women's shopping cars. So what they did was they really marketed them to women. They made it look like a woman's sitting room. You have the flowers. You see, see the clock, and there's a makeup. You open up, and there's face powder and makeup. But then the problem was, well, no man wanted to buy a car. I mean, that was the problem with it. So consequently, electrics were relegated as women's shopping cars. But this thing went 100 miles on a charge. At the turn of the century, there were 15,000 of them in New York City. You could drive. There were charging stations all over the city.
Really?
Yeah.
There were 15,000
Oh yeah, they were all over the place. There were a lot of them.
I mean, looking like this, looking like a bomb.
Yeah, and they were really quite. It's interesting. One day I was having my house termited. They put the big tent on it. So my wife said, "I want to stay at the Beverly Hills Hotel." We never stayed there. And I said, "Okay." So we'll spend 2 days there. So I drive this to the Beverly Hills Hotel. I pull up, and they go, "Hey, is that Mrs. So and So's car?" I go, "Who's Mrs. So and So?" She goes, "Oh, she used to come in and get her hair done every year for almost 50 years, and she would."
In one of these.
I said, "Well, wait." She goes, "Well, we haven't seen her in a year or two." And I tried, and she had just died, but she had a Baker Electric, and I never found the car. But from like 1935 until almost 2001, she would take this thing to the Beverly Hills Hotel every week to get her hair done.
Wow, that car is remarkable. Not that one, but
My classic car. Now, is it completely silent, of course? I mean,
Yeah.
And does it have a transmission?
No, it's just direct drive. That's a great thing about electricity. It's like steam. You have all your torque right away. Yeah, so it'll climb any hill at 23 miles an hour. That's 23 miles an hour is about the top speed. And believe me, when you're going downhill with this 22 miles an hour, plenty fast, plenty. It tends to high side. It is like driving a phone booth. And my wife loves it because we use this at the holidays to go look at the Christmas lights. And it's the only car I have with a deer. The deer come right up and look in the window because there's no smell, there's no sound, and they, if there's deer on the road, they'll stop and they walk right up. I think it's something about this curved glass. I think I'm like this. Well, I think that's not my wife. That makes it great. It's the greatest car I've ever had. Yeah.
So charging stations.
This is the original charging station here. I don't have all the pieces to put it together, but it does have sort of. You don't talk about me. It does have that kind of legend. And these are kind of cool. These are the original Thomas Edison batteries. Thomas Edison invented the alkaline battery to double the range of electric cars. And he did. It just didn't double it enough. It wasn't far enough. But see, what you do is you take them, you flush them out, you clean them, then you pour fresh acid in them, and they were good for another 2 or 3 years. So you could use these same batteries over and over again. So you still got all the Edison patent information.
No, that's got to be a rare piece.
You do not use acid in this battery. You put water in it. I'm sorry, Mr. Edison. I said acid. It's distilled water. Yeah.
Wild looking car, and you as with many of your cars, you have kind of the original.
Yeah, that's the original ad. That was quite a racy ad in the day. So you got the guy says, "Daddy, get me a Baker," but you're not quite clear if it's really her father or some creepy congressman. Look at that.
He does have that creepy
Look at
congressman
her little innocent face in the window there. She's kind of.
Let me open.
Daddy, buy me a Baker.
So where do you store the batteries for the stage?
Well, you saw the Edison batteries.
Yeah.
And that's what it goes if I want. But I just got modern batteries. I think they fit right in there.
6 of them.
6 in the front, 6 in the
Six in the
back.
back.
Yeah.
And those Edison crates would have taken the place of these.
Right, same thing.
These are deep cycle. These are like you use in a golf cart.
And they're 6-volt. They're 6-volt batteries.
Yeah. You get more power with 6-volt.
More amperage.
I guess so. I'm not a big electric guy. I think yeah, sure, more amperage.
Yeah. What you said. Yeah.
Deep cycle 6 batteries, 6-volt seem to have more power. So that's why we use them. People look at them, they have no idea how you drive it because you see there doesn't appear to be any. So
No, there doesn't appear to be a steering wheel. So how goes one?
well, hop in. I'll show you. Hop in.
Okay, so I just hop in.
Hop in.
Zach. Hey, Zach. What do you want?
Okay.
Hello? Hi, kids.
Your tiller right here. This is what you steer with.
Hey, baby.
Release your hand with it. And you turn your key.
There's some gauge on the volts. Volts went up. And away we go.
For anyone who's ever felt trapped by life.
You one of their refugees?
Yes.
Hey, I never thought you'd end up here. On the leaf what?
Comes a new comedy about breaking free.
I'm bored out of my mind.
Limbo is comic gold. They do a very good Sonny and Cher. It's a masterclass that will break and remake you.
Bing bong for head. Yes. Bing bong, bing bong.
Limbo, Radar, only theaters April 30th.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. The bells. I think the bells.
Yeah, the
I mean,
bell
just
make
that's
it.
worth the price of admission.
Oh, it just has that department store. Menswear, lingerie. I don't know. You keep your eye on your gauge. Plus, you can look down.
You got that kind of superior deal up here.
And the nice thing is, you can look down on Prius owners with their gas-polluting 3-cylinder, whatever that is, motor.
Electricity only, and everything, even the lights are electric.
Yeah, electric lights. Electric lights are a big deal in 1909. Most cars still had gas lamps, so this was all electric. Like when my wife and I go out to eat, I park and I just leave the lights on. But you know, you can see you really don't want to go much faster.
No, this is probably good enough. And it is really as tall as it is long.
It's tall.
And the suspension is not really there. Not really there.
Since we're going downhill, we're using less than there's no regenerative braking or any of that.
As usual, Jay Lefty, take the wheel. I mean, tiller, rudder thingy, whatever.
I'm glad I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he looks like an idiot for. I wish I had some channels. I wish my channel was bigger. Pikachu behind you. Pikachu behind you.
So guys,
Pikachu behind you. Pika, 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 pika. Pikachu behind you. Pikachu behind you. Pika, 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 pika. Pikachu behind you.
take it out, right?
Pikachu behind you.
Yeah, oh yeah. I look like going for it.
Pikachu behind you.
Anybody get you trouble? Fire on them.
Pikachu behind you. Pikachu. Pikachu behind you. Team Rocket, blast off to the speed of light. Surround her now and prepare to fight. That's right. Team Rocket's top of trouble.
This is a mystery vending machine. You can win all that.
Mystery box. What's inside it? What could it be? A mystery box. What's inside it? Who could it be? A mystery box. You don't care anymore about the mystery box. I wish I had a mystery dick. Huh? It's a mystery box. Mystery box. Tiki, tiki, tiki. 227. I wish I was in. I'm glad I live here in Michigan. Where it's nice. 400. Oh, that's not bad. I went hot. Sit. I wish I spoke Russian fluently, but nope. I speak Peruka Nanaga. We need to meet her. Paruto Itigate. That's pretty cool. Actually, I wouldn't mind buying the. If the Japanese version and the English version are exactly the same, I would buy them. You buy it? Yeah, I buy it. I would buy it. Hey guys, I'm just excited to. Wait, if you're gonna go, make it wait for next month. Actually, wait, next month I have to order that book, so I got another book to order this month. I got book 12 to order next month. I can't wait. Hello. I don't live in China. I wish I lived in America. I mean, no offense. Some of the things I see online, I wish I could do, but I can't do it because, one, I don't leave the state of Michigan often. I don't hardly leave the state. But Tyler, if you don't, I know he's gonna. I mean, so at 5 o'clock-ish, at 5 something, I'm gonna be leaving. Oh, he's in the pipes.
But yeah, they go. This vending machine does this.
At 5:30-ish, guys, I can't wait. These nuts and.
What else? So $10. So which one should I get?
For you, do you like
Yeah.
or do you like?
Guys, you just can't see. I still can't believe those two actually have a kid now. I wish I was like you guys, but I don't speak Russian, so I can't help you out. I remember. Milk. I'm crazy. You lose numbers, right? I don't care about those numbers.
So we're working for the next vending machine. Actually pointed out there's milk, and it says, does it says milk? Yeah, Meg.
That sounds weird. That's just weird. It has a milk vending machine. I remember. Blah 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 blah. I remember so long. I remember so no. I don't know how that song goes. I remember. Which means Z or I wish I could.
Yeah.
I wish it was a DDS off. I just can't.
Wow.
That's cool.
Over here. Yeah, that's cool.
You put $16 in the machine.
I can't believe that paste bun is what they use in B-Star. I still can't believe that those paste buns. So the octopus balls from Buddy Fly on this vending machine here. They also have the paste buns from B-Stars. I mean, someone liked the paste buns, which I wish I lived in 3. I wish I was living in Japan go to Japan for a holiday, but I couldn't. No offense, I don't speak Japanese. I only speak one language. I don't speak English, so it would be pretty cool. What's if you were DDS? What's if the DDS actually there? I wouldn't last more than 5 minutes in Japan. No, because minus the coronavirus. Okay, don't think of the corona. Okay, I got the shot. I'm just saying something else. If you're over the age of 16, I recommend you guys getting your shot as soon as possible because the governor didn't get hers at all until the latter day, which the governor is a jerk. Come on, the governor's one of the worst people ever to get her shot. Come on, even Bernie Sanders got a shot before the governor did.
Okay, what else do we need? I should have hot dogs, right? Oh, definitely get the hot dogs. That looks delicious. I wonder if
you hear what happened? Someone, a colleague of mine's been says he's going to egg the governor.
No, this one's 75. Yeah, easy. Oh, okay, this is the time.
It's Puskas.
While we wait, Kitten is gonna get ice cream. This is also a really cool Japanese machine. She wants this one or this one. Get
Ooh, here's my hotel! Angel dust!
Yeah, she likes chocolate. So 160.
Yeah. Don't give a shit.
I love all the Japanese vending machines.
I don't speak English. We have those in the U.S. We have those here in the United States of America. I'm glad I'm at a DD. I'm glad the DS is not a real agency in Michigan. What the hell? I have the DDS on my ass, or I have the DDS on my ass, but. Noggies. Wish I had Noggy. Wait, you had a Hoggy, didn't you? Yeah, I had a Hoggy cell phone one time. Yeah, a Hoggy ripoff. That'd be pretty funny if I still had one. Octopugs. And all the art. Shift your car in reverse, I'll put it in gear. I can drive a stick. You can't now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fuck around. Are you ready? Are you ready to go crazy? Are you ready? Are you ready to go crazy? Are you ready? Are you ready to go crazy? Smoke on the water.
I'll buy one for you. Came all the way here.
Smoke on the shit.
Look at those swimsuits from Sierra.
Look at those shits from Sierra. Who cares? Such a stupid. So Sierra. I don't give. I don't care. I love it. I don't care.
32 seconds.
I would not want to do that shit.
Easy. Easy fast.
I'm not buying. I'm not buying. B-Stars. I wish I was a G. I wish B-Stars. I wish the B-Stars channel was real. I wish the B-Stars were real. But right now, I would be doing the same thing we're doing right now. But who knows? I maybe would have charity. I would have went to charity academy. Who knows what I'd be though? Most likely, I'd be in the corner, like everyone. I'd be in the corner. I'd be like Angel Dust in the closet, maybe. Does that mean it? Yeah, right. B-Stars. Who knows? Maybe in the closet like everyone else. Still, 5 months ago. This is funny. I wonder how big that would be, though. Or we see like she's naked, wouldn't he? If like she changes in the warm rounds, yeah. Wait, I've seen fan art, and fan art's not that bad. Looks pretty good without a shirt on. Just leave that. Yeah, we already know who Legacy modeled his body off of. We already know who they voted. I know who got their body modeled off for Lewis already, and I can't say who because I don't think he watches this channel. But if he did, he would think I'm nuts. Bite me. You know what? I mean, my channel doesn't do. We don't. I know people don't understand it, but I don't do a lot of B-Star stuff, guys. I mean, I do, but I don't. But I'm not that good in B-Star, so people don't understand it. Though, but I don't usually watch. I usually don't do B-Star stuff because you guys, you know, will yell at me and stuff, so I don't do it.
I swear that wolf is telling me that I'm next. Oh, come on. Lego, she's a bit strange. That's all it is. If you need anything, come by.
I'm so glad I live in the. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that because I'm not that kind of person who pisses people off as much. If I do, then you don't have to watch my channel. If I don't, yippee. But you know what though? I don't care. Oh, wait, I want to type something real quick. Wait, is it weird how Legacy actually? Is it weird how Lewis actually has the power? I'm so glad I don't have to worry about me because I got power and something else has power too. Oh, where's the company? I got more power. Hey, I got power already. I got power. Hey, I got power. I got power of some people I can control. That John. That. Now, let's see here. I have a small staff, but still, I get more power than some. I actually have more power than someone I do. No, I don't have. Yeah, right. If I did that, that'd be pretty funny if I ever did that. But chances of doing that with her, with anyone like that, would be slim to none. Yeah, right. There's a 30% chance that would work. Actually, I'll put that up. There's maybe a 5% chance of it happening. You see here, of that actually happening. Of someone told me the other day, someone told me earlier off camera that if you and someone else could, I told them the chances of that happening is 95% chance of maybe and a 95% chance of no. Come on, well, that person, that right there. I told just drop that subject, and why? I cut. And did you ever? And I said, yes, I had done something like that before, but not the thing you're thinking of. I have done the French thing before, but that's all I'm going to say. Something else. I'm not going to tell you what though. Sorry, B stars. We get B stars on here. When you think of B stars, people think of this and that. I told them. Someone told me the other day, Tyler, how far have you ever went with a girlfriend? Kissing. That's about as far as I ever went. No, hell no. I would never do that. Really? Or not? One, I'm not that stupid. And two, I can't keep a relationship more than a few months. 10 years is not a few months, Tyler. Yeah, back a minute, guys. I have to do a thing real quick. But yeah, I'm nuts. Okay, guys. We're supposed to be Q&A today, but it's just a goofing day. So we're just goofing around. And yeah, I'll be back in a second, guys. I have to do something real quick. Yeah, right. If he was still around, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, if he's still around, that'd be pretty funny. But tell me, I wonder if that guy is still around. I'll tell you right now. I can't wait. I don't know if it's going to be this season or next season they're going to show him, but I can't wait to see who. Wait, I tried to punch your name, but I didn't. No, that'd be pretty funny. Anyway, that happens to be pretty funny. if we actually get to see, I really wonder what he sounds like. If he started wondering how. Don't kill it. Oh, wait. It's weird. In season 1, Haru didn't change into... I don't know whether this is a pajamas or what, because you see here, Legacy was performing in that stuff and sleeping in that stuff, and in the beginning, Haru was wearing a... It's just weird how Beastars is, guys. First season, Haru and Juno both wear dresses. In season 2, Haru was changed into different clothes, which is different. Because in the book, that's how it happened. But today's just a lazy day, guys. It's a Q&A, That's all it is. Q&A and live stream, that's all it is. Usually no one watches this live stream, so I'm just making my own crap up. But if you guys have a question, put it in the chat. I'll be glad to hear it. Okay, got that to do and that to do tonight. I mean, I'm only doing this for a little bit, then I'm going to get off after this, done with this. I'll be back on later. But yeah, you guys have a question, just ask me. I'm staying on until I feel like getting off. Excuse me. Like I said, guys, the Q&A. So if you have a question, answer it. I'll put in the chat. I'll answer it for you guys. That's how I do this to this channel. I don't speak Japanese, but I wish I spoke. I wish it was in Russian. That'd be funny if it was in Russian. But yeah, I do this. I do that. Oh, she looks so. Wait, why would Haru do that? It does not like Haru to be so evil looking. 1 month ago, I don't remember Haru being so evil looking. Wait, don't kill him. It's helpful. Thanks for helping me out. I don't actually accept it. Don't. So yeah, I like to do this, but hey, I actually wait. What's she saying? I'm actually doing right now, guys. I'm actually doing. I didn't tell you guys this, but I actually am getting my garden back into order. As long as we get enough water this year, the garden should stay together. Because last year, I spent my money on seeds. They didn't grow because we were in a drought. In the book, it's a toolbox, not an actual box like this. Use the damn ladder. It's right in front of you. Or just call me. What's wrong, baby? Okay. The cats are sleeping and stuff, so yeah, guys. If you have a question, put it in the chat. I'll answer for you guys. I'm just killing time. Get my videos uploaded to YouTube. That's all I'm really doing. 80s, 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 70, 70, 70. Okay, ooh. A new number came up. Okay. I wish I had so much. Okay, what's this one? 70 to 80s is all these are. Tomorrow, I got work to do tomorrow. Okay, that's what these videos are all going to be. Exactly the same, because they're at the same place. Okay, here, I'll give you half. A paste button. Oh, she does have. Okay. Haru is so cute. Safe. I wish I didn't know Haru actually had those. I knew Lewis had them. I knew everyone else had them, but you can't see them because the way they draw her up, they don't look like she has them. Yeah, when Lewis screwed up his foot, it's really screwed her. I like Lewis. Yeah, but I don't blow off a stage and break my foot every 5 minutes. But yeah, just saying. Yeah, sure didn't. Is this even working? I'm gonna check my phone real quick. I think chat's not working. Chat's not working? Or is there a chat? I don't know. I don't think chat's even working. I don't see no chat on the chat, so the chat must not be working. Okay, it's working. Okay, it's working. Making sure it works, because one time people were yelling at me saying, "You're not reading the chat, you're not reading the chat." Well, one time I didn't know the chat was even on, okay? One time the chat didn't even work properly. And I try making sure I don't have that problem again. Like the one time I had that problem, the chat wasn't working properly. I had to do something that was not easy to do. Especially with how much power I have right now on the channel. I'm not going to cut off the channel and find out that no one's watching, but yeah. But right now I'm staying on right now until I feel like getting off. I'm staying on, guys, until these videos are done being uploaded, then I'll go have lunch. Oh, by the way, I got a video for you guys. It's going to be special. I got a video, guys, in a secret code. Don't worry about it. It's secret. I think you're nuts. I don't care. I think you're funny, Tyre. Yep. I think it's funny because I did it on purpose. Feel like crap every 5 minutes.
After a 2,000-mile drive, we arrived at the wrong place.
No, you didn't.
And then the right one.
Which is right next door. A car. Oh, that'd be proper. A car auction place. Right next door is a blank warehouse. I don't want to say what, though.
How much do I not want to go out for dinner with anyone who's a member of that?
Yeah, 68.
Daimler. It's V8, but
Daimler.
capacity, so basically
So it's a
no engine.
Daimler.
Too expensive.
So it's technically a Mercedes. Daimler. I think it's a Daimler, which is technically a Mercedes. Daimler, same thing. Daimler, owned by Daimler, Maybach, all owned by. We're all owned by Mercedes.
Drunk out of my mind, bidding for signed rugby balls.
They're all owned by Benz.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now get the first car in.
Here we go.
What is that?
A London taxi. And a Manchester 1953. No documents, condition 3.
$500. 500 pounds. That car.
Let's go now. It's the first one.
I'm going again. Go in here. The first one you can. 1,000 bid of 1,000. It's a car. I'm after it. £1,000. It's me. Thank you, sir.
That's my glasses. Let's get the first one. Look at the back of it. What do you mean, go ugly early?
Because you go in. I've been doing it in nightclubs. When I was in Redmond as a kid, we walk into the nightclub. First girl leaving in there. Walk up to her. I am overdoing. You're full. That's it. Job done.
Hi, love. Yeah, right.
The next one was
A Ford Cortina.
Hang on.
On my right, 220, 220, 40, 240, 60, 260, 80, 280,
$260. $300.
I want a convertible.
If you're checking out now, you're not looking at it.
Go on. Come on.
5540.
No, I'm hanging on.
Several terrible cars came and
A
went.
Beetle.
What the hell is this?
It's an Austin 7.
I'm not interested.
Then finally, a convertible arrived.
Hang on.
$2,000.
New boy went mad.
26. $222. Fuck that.
At least he'd done something.
What the heck is that?
Car after car went by. And still refused to buy.
You will see my patience will be rewarded.
Oh, James, what's the James, it's in budget. You like the colour? James was being so stubborn, I decided to bid on his behalf.
1,500.
Did he just bid on that, you half-wits?
You want your number, is it? If you don't buy something in a minute,
This is mine. It's a Bristol, but it's got the wrong engine, so it's not worth much. Watch this.
Someone start me 5,000. Get me away. 5,000 bid. At 5'2", 5'4", 5'6". That's good stuff. That is 6'2", 6'4", 6'8", 7,000.
$7,000. Sold. I want to go.
There's plenty more stuff coming through.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now coming up to the last lot.
What?
The very last lot.
A Citroen. It's a Citroen.
Oh, mate. It's nice.
I don't want that. Seriously, what do we do? Because I don't want the Citroen. I don't want it.
550, 600, 700 there, 700, 700, 750, 800. 1,050, 1,100, 1,150, 1,150, 1,200.
Yeah. I'll take the car.
1,500.
It was time to inspect what we bought.
Get in here. It's like driving around in a radiogram.
Listen to that.
This has not got an MOT, is it?
When I book it in and get a ticket on,
The first thing they're going to say is, you're running on, how is it?
An ordinary.
3.
it's good. I'll get the fourth one going and it'll be fine. I'm very confident. This is classic.
And it was a damn sight bigger than Jeremy's classic. This is going to be a remarkable thing watching you fold yourself into a midget.
It isn't a midget.
It is.
It's an Austin Healey.
Built in, it's not.
It's a hairy-chested man.
That's the big.
That's the big Healey. This is the little tiny Healey built in the same factory as the MG midget. It is, and the only difference between this and a midget is an MG badge.
Oh, let me help you.
Yeah, you see.
Hang on, let's do this scientifically. There's the top of the windscreen.
Still, at least my car wasn't medieval. In 1977, you couldn't drink the water in France, and they hadn't heard of an ignition key.
How about that? What's a dismal racket?
You want to get a car, you have to get an MOT with it. It sucks. 'Cause in the US, you don't get one of those.
You have been entered in a classic time trial rally on the Sunshine Islands of Mallorca.
Mallorca means
Bad food, prawn shells and everything.
driving on the other side of the road.
And they do drive on the wrong side of the road.
And my steering was on the wrong side of the car.
Okay.
You have 2 weeks to prepare your cars and ship them there.
For a classic time.
Okay. I don't have to worry about nothing. This is all.
They're those ones where you have to get from A to B on difficult roads, and you have to average a certain speed, which is within the speed limit, but you have to average it. We are talking some properly anal stuff here.
How do you make a car ready for a rally?
I don't know. To find out, we took our cars for a spin. So, faults. Let's just go through the faults. That window won't wind up, no big deal. And the hood here doesn't fit properly. Other than those tiny things, it's ready to rally this one.
Okay.
Power, 32 horsepower, to be precise.
While waiting for a booking at the MOT centre,
I gotta make some lunch, dinner.
amazing